Hellos and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Almost said streaming live, but no, that would be a lie. We're just recording, continuing almost straight off from the last part of the series where we completed the first chapter, the first story arc of the Sith Warrior, where we confronted Darth Barris's nemesis, Norman Carr, and his new apprentice, Jace Wilson. And in that confrontation, we managed to convince Jace Wilson that the Jedi aren't always the paragons of truth they claim to be, thanks to the fallacies of her master, who actually had to step into the dark side to continue to be a challenge to us. Now, Darth Barris has congratulated us, in fact bestowed upon us the title of Sith Lord, and we are now ready to go into the Chapter 2 story arc. Before we do that, we're going to be doing a lengthy interlude video. Darth Barris has told us to take a bit of a break before we report in, probably allowing us time to get to know Jace Wilson and learn how she merges with the crew, see what she knows, see what she needs to know, teach her to maybe disguise her more light-sided tendencies among the Sith that were going to be around in the very near future. And yes, in this interlude part, how to put this? I always struggle and I always end up rambling at this point. The idea is that time has elapsed, both for players of the Empire and the Republic. There are 4 major flashpoints that are now currently viable for us. 2 for the Republic, which actually begin prior to the flashpoints for the players of the Empire. So, I can't recall exactly what we'll be told at the beginning of the quest chain. What we're going to do is speak to an astromech droid who's going to call us in for a certain situation, and I will attempt to fill in the blanks as we go forward. I think that's the best way to do it. Either way, let's get ourselves underway now. Normally this quest is available probably about from your mid-30s. The astromech droid will allow you to talk to them, but it's best to talk to them at this point in time to avoid any spoilers, because sometimes the dialogue that the astromech droid or its master mention will have coincided with things you may have done near the end of your first story arc. So, let's get ourselves underway. So this is the droid we need to speak to, X-102.
What's the emergency droid?
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet. I bring greetings from the Viragi sector. You are the Lord who brought Norman Carr to his knees. Now I ask that you stand at my side and carry the Emperor's banner to war.
Not many Sith claim to know the Emperor's will.
This is an exceptional circumstance, as you will come to understand. For 3 centuries, our Emperor has held a Jedi Master prisoner, prolonging his life and his torment. The Jedi Master possessed a secret, the location of the Foundry, an ancient space station of untold power. Both the Jedi and his Foundry concern us today.
What do we know about the Jedi Master and this space station?
Each could dominate worlds. The details are not your immediate concern. The Emperor sought to pry the Foundry's location from the Jedi's mind, but for centuries he resisted. So the Emperor has set him free. Predictably, the Jedi Master fled to his Foundry and brought the Republic Armada with him. He has led us to our prize. if we have the courage to claim it.
The Emperor had 300 years to break this man, and he never succumbed.
So it seems. A fleet of 30 Terminus-class destroyers is gathering. We may meet with Moff Veneer aboard the flagship, where he is coordinating the attack. We will capture the Foundry and slay this Jedi at last, and all the Empire will roar in triumph.
Okay. So seemingly, with the Emperor unable to break this Jedi after 3 centuries, the Emperor set him free to locate the secrets of this space station, this Foundry. That's not entirely true. As I say, our 2 flashpoints, starting with boarding party, come after the events of the Republic's 2 flashpoints, which are Tyral 5 and the Maelstrom Prison, where players of the Republic will locate the Maelstrom Prison and then sneak in and rescue said imprisoned Jedi. Said Jedi then decided to go and report to the Jedi Council, explain what they had discovered during their time in imprisonment, and then went on to the Foundry, as Darth Malgus has mentioned. Also, hello, we have Jason Wilson. She is wearing the Bastila Shan armor set at the moment. I may change it up in the future. Same with my armor set. Can't fully recall. Can't fully decide. Either way, we're now on board the White Nova. Let's go report to Moff Veneer about this operation.
Tell the Red Shrike to hold position until they're patched. They're not doing us any good.
Yes, sir.
And get those engineers a shuttle.
Moff Veneer, Darth Malgus sent me.
My lord, it's an honor to commit myself and my fleet to your cause. The Sith shall lead us to glory in the Emperor's name.
Most men in your position aren't eager to work with me.
I'm proud of earning my position, but a great Moff must be selfless. We live and die for the Sith. Tell Darth Malgus we're ready.
This is Darth Malgus to the Imperial Strike Force. The Emperor's prisoner, the escaped Jedi Master, has unwittingly led us to the Nantri system. That is the location of the Foundry, an ancient alien space station embedded inside an asteroid.
The full capabilities of the Foundry remain a mystery, but the Jedi Master who discovered it will do anything to protect it. The Republic fleet is already on guard.
You said the space station is of alien design.
Yes, built by a species that once ruled the galaxy, whose technologies make our own look primitive. Our Jedi Master knew their secrets well.
We are en route to intercept a Republic cruiser carrying supplies and reinforcements to the Foundry. We will immobilize the cruiser with a tractor beam. You shall lead the boarding party. Once the cruiser is captured, you can use it to slip past the Republic defenses and infiltrate the Foundry itself.
The Treaty of Coruscant still holds. There's not supposed to be direct war against the Republic.
The treaty is crumbling day by day. This is more important, but do not underestimate the enemy.
We're in range of the Republic cruiser, attempting to lock tractor beams. We have them.
Get to the airlock and take that ship. It's the only way we can reach the Foundry.
Okay. So we're willing to risk breaking the Treaty of Coruscant to deal with this Jedi Master and his Foundry. Very well. So once again, we're going to be doing this in story mode. So we're going to have our combat support droid. Maybe level sync down to level 32, as has Jacer.
We've scanned the cruiser for life signs. There's a full battalion aboard, along with a team of Jedi Knights. Be cautious.
Okay, so the cruiser is known as the Doran Sky. During these flashpoints, there is 2 sets of bonus missions. One is staged, and one lasts you the entirety of most of the run.
Boarding parties go. Go.
Sense your hostility.
Yeah, man. So we need to disable 6 communications relays that will allow us to call in reinforcements. And we have a staged bonus mission. The first stage, of course, is to defeat 50 members of the Republic forces.
Sense your hostility.
Slowly cutting our way through the engineering deck. We need to get ourselves
This is
up to the
Captain Yelko.
bridge.
All crew members proceed to your assigned security stations. We have been boarded.
Look, we even have a veteran Jedi here. Cruiser is very well defended. It's our second comm relay. Well, deal with this group as well while we're here.
Sense your hostility.
first stage of the bonus mission already. Complete. Stage 2 is to defeat 10 Jedi. Well, I certainly foresee that being possible. First things first, we have our first boss of the Flashpoint. The Juggernaut droid here.
Hostility. Torrents of energy it was releasing.
We've lost engineering, but their vanguard is headed for the bridge. Regroup and protect the command deck.
Okay. We're here on the hangar deck now. Droid. Now we have Jedi Knights and Jedi Consuls working side by side. Third comm relay there.
Reinforcements to deck 3, 7, and 12. We need more time to escape that tractor beam.
Call in our reinforcements. And we'll go tackle this Jedi veteran. I don't think we'll need to, but may as well. Earpiece. It doesn't give us the shield rating or defense, but I suppose I'll take the power. Oh, it seems our reinforcements were killed. Whoops, my bad. Now considered honourable. We now sneaked into tier 3 of the light side. Oh, and up to the second fight. Major Elvenar here. Used to be a rather fun fight. Quite challenging actually, as you would normally focus on one battle droid and then the other, but when each battle droid was dead, they would spawn reinforcements from these hatches. This hatch in particular spawn some Republic commanders who like to stun you.
I'm not afraid of death.
No. God damn it. Sword coming. Major falls. Let's push onwards. Jedi down so far. Now we have to be careful here with these Jedi and their knockback abilities. There used to be a giant chest down here, so there's a reason to kind of go down this hatch. But I'll try not to get knocked down.
If I have to.
Also, be careful not to knock these riflemen down. If you knock the riflemen down and they survive, as they run up the corridor, they'll aggro every enemy they run by that chase after you. Just hilariously annoying.
Captain Yeldo to Master Donaire. We've identified the enemy vanguard. Intercept immediately.
Seems the Republic know about us, they know who's coming, And they've called for a Jedi Master to intercept us. I say Darth Malgus knew, of course, that we would want to defeat Norman Carr. Which is why it's like, after completing our first story arc was the appropriate time to take that mission. Some more Jedi here.
I'm ready for you.
Stage 2 complete. Stage 3 is to disable 6 reactor security terminals. I see. Here's Second Donaire, the Jedi Knight. And there's 2 Jedi healers alongside him.
You will not pass. I am Jedi and I will stop you. You are formidable, but the Force will guide me. Defeat me and 100 more will come for you.
Well, Master Donaire used to be very powerful. And his healers with their force projection were quite powerful as well.
Defeat me and 100 more will come for you. There is no death, only the Force.
Now it's less of an issue, but okay. Well, one of the few bits of dialogue we can have as we move further forward.
This is Captain Yelto to the Imperial boarding party. I admit, you have us outnumbered and outgunned. You know we're not going to escape.
You're awfully confident for a woman who knows she's beaten.
This vessel is powered by a Type 4 hypermatter annihilator. Right now, I'm disabling the safeties and rigging it to self-destruct. In a few minutes, you, me, my ship, and half your fleet will be reduced to stardust.
A few minutes is all I need to take control.
I have my doubts. Yelto out.
Lovely! Well, at least she's explained her plan. Right, we need to get to the bridge as soon as possible. Here's these reactor security terminals. Level 64. No new abilities there, but we did unlock Pillar of Strength, which reduces the cooldown of Invincible by 30 seconds, increases the damage dealt by Backhand Ravage and Crushing Blow by 15%. Bloody hell.
Elvenar. We're reading a spike in power levels. You need to get to the bridge.
Yeah, looks like the captain was serious. Now this is a fight we can skip if we want to ignore, I think, the Comlink Relay bonus mission. We can just jump over here and bypass this fight. But let's do it. Here we also gain access to more security terminals. We have Jason here hoping that the Republic troops will just simply surrender rather than having to put them out of their misery. Third stage of bonus mission complete, we've unlocked access to the reactor. Boss, the Chief Security, the Chief Engineer, with his 2 modified assault units. The idea is you need to defeat the assault droids first, otherwise when the Chief Engineer dies they self-destruct, and you used to be able to cheat by hiding behind their reactors. That didn't always work. Let's see what happens. shut down. Now we need to continue on our journey to get to the bridge. We have one more comlink relay to access.
Non-essential fleet vessels withdraw. The Republic ship is preparing to self-destruct.
And here's the bridge. Special Forces team here, Storm Squadron. Commander Joland.
For the Captain! For the Republic!
You're not going to surrender, are you?
We're going down. We're taking you with us. Maneuver 7, recharge! A few seconds more, and this whole ship self-destructs. You'll never win. The Empire is doomed.
It's better.
Area is secure. Get the tech team. Shut down the self-destruct.
Blast you. All of you, get off my bridge! Is this some great victory to you? Using a fleet to capture one ship?
You will give us access to the Foundry, and that could change everything.
If it does, it won't be with our help. I'm not telling you anything, and I'm not begging for the lives of my crew. I know about the massacres of the last war.
All boarding parties report success. Should we begin executions?
The enemy fought well, and they have earned our respect. Understood?
I'll call for a prisoner transport.
Success on all fronts. We'll march the prisoners through Car City and show them the Empire's glory. In turn, they will tell the galaxy. More importantly, the cruiser is ours. Preparing it for the assault on the Foundry and its Jedi Master now.
Any more information on the enemy defenses?
We're pulling that data from the cruiser computers. In the meantime, I offer congratulations and suggest you return to the flagship. Darth Malgus wants to speak to his strike force.
Okay. And the light side is victorious.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Moff, you said Malgus wanted to talk.
Yes, while we're refitting the Republic cruiser.
You have done well, all of you. Had we such strength in the last war, the Treaty of Coruscant might not have been needed.
We're honored, my lord.
But now, a greater challenge awaits. I have studied the information from the Republic vessel, and I am now certain of the Foundry's nature.
What have you discovered, Lord Malgus?
The Foundry specifications match those of 3 other space stations known by history. Each of these legendary stations could manufacture technology on a massive scale. One xenoformed planets. Another built fleets of ships.
The Star Forges.
The Foundry creates endless armies of droids, commanded by the Foundry's Jedi Master, a man very likely mad after his long imprisonments.
If this man controls the Foundry's armies, we need to know how he thinks.
At his prime, he was a powerful warrior, a general and a skilled tactician. A legend to some. Now, I cannot say. Moff, you may proceed.
The Foundry is built into an asteroid surrounded by the Republic fleet. The cruiser we captured should pass their blockade without interference. You will fly the cruiser directly to the Foundry and lead the ground assault, while our ships jump from hyperspace to engage the fleet.
The Foundry will be ours, and you will eliminate the Jedi Master.
What's stopping you from handling this?
Much as I would like to handle this personally, other matters require my attention.
It isn't just the Foundry we fight for. We fight to prove to the galaxy that the Empire is unstoppable. Glory to the Sith and to the Emperor.
Ah, indeed.
The Republic cruiser is ready for you. You can leave for the Foundry at any time.
And so, yeah, we discovered that the Foundry is one of these many star forges created by the Reactor, the Infinite Empire millennia ago. And it seems this Jedi Master knew the location of this one at the very least, and plans to use its armies for some purpose. Well, its droid army. So, we've been level synced down to level 36, as has Jacer. So let's get back on board of Doran Sky. Oh.
Helmsman, set course for the Foundry.
Yes, my lord. Laying in course. Any words to the crew before the assault?
This mission will be dangerous, but no one gets left behind. No one gets sacrificed. You have my word.
Course set. Engaging hyperdrive. Transmitting authorization codes to the Republic fleet. They're allowing us to pass the blockade. Approaching the Foundry. Receiving transmission.
This is landing control to Republic Cruiser Doran Sky. You're 6 hours off schedule. Is there a problem?
We had to adjust course to avoid an Imperial patrol. Nothing to be concerned about.
Understood. You have permission to dock. You can wait aboard the ship while we run the final security checks.
We're docked. Estimate 2 minutes until our fleet arrives and the battle begins. If I may be so bold, I suggest you take the offensive.
That's what I'm known for. Right. Now we're docked with the Foundry. Let's introduce them to their unfortunate circumstances. Well, seems they're ready for us. Republic troops, Jedi champions.
Imperial ships have jumped out of hyperspace. Lock down all sections. Repeat, lock down.
Force had to be listening to that.
So, we have a mission to collect 20 pieces of Foundry data, and a staged bonus mission. Stage 1 again is to defeat 50 members of the Republic forces. It's a bit of a ecstatic kind of noise that's coming from these Foundry data terminals. So you always know when one's nearby.
We'll stay behind to defend the step and guard your escape route. Good luck.
If we weren't sure that this place wasn't built by the Infinite Empire, some of the art will certainly persuade you. seen these structures while we were in the industrial sector on Nar Shaddaa, when we were looking into Revan's secret base of operations. This is one of those giant relics that held the imprisoned one while on Tatooine.
We're monitoring the fleet battle. The Republic surrounded the Foundry. We won't be getting reinforcements. Destroyer fire lance has gone critical. The Republic fleet is holding steady.
Doesn't sound like the fleet battle's going particularly well.
Only if I have to.
We completed the stage 150 Republic Forces bonus mission. The next stage is to defeat 30 extermination droids. Extermination droids, a type of droid we have yet to encounter. First boss, the Foundry Guardian. This used to be rather deadly if you were melee, like if you were playing as the tank or a melee character. Because you really shouldn't be getting close to this particular droid. Still actually doing considerable damage.
I'll kill you if I have to.
So it falls. Curious. Either way, time to head deeper into the Foundry. Ah, yes. There's a Foundry data terminal nearby, so we're always going to hear that static noise in the background during this brief conversation. Enjoy.
Stop. It's time we talked. I am the master of the Foundry. Once the Emperor's prisoner, now the man you've come to destroy.
You have my attention.
300 years ago, I found your empire in the stars and stood against the Emperor himself. I was betrayed, defeated.
I paid the price as the Emperor ravaged my mind over centuries. But I gave him nothing. I am proof that the dark side can be resisted.
Not every Sith gives in to temptation. I know the resolve of the light.
Then you understand what I'm doing here. I've seen the Emperor's corruption. He and everything he's built must be destroyed, or the galaxy will suffer forever. You don't need to die with him. Surrender and you can wait out this war as a comfortable prisoner.
Talk to me. We can work for peace together.
I've been betrayed one time too many. You leave me no choice but to turn the Foundry against you. These machines are extermination droids. My infinite army. Farewell.
Well, you can't say we didn't try. Overrode this door, we can now head deeper into the Foundry itself.
Imperative. Extermination units converge on intruders. Psycholocutor and observer specialties report to tactical control.
Huh. And now we have a droid talking in our ear. Delightful. So we weren't able to get through to that mysterious Jedi. Understandable, he doesn't trust a Sith, even at face value.
Observation. This assault is hardly an adequate test of Foundry defenses. Please provide more organic meat bags to slaughter.
Ah, I do enjoy this droid operating over the air speakercom system. Halfway through dealing with the required extermination droids. now we have this Master Sorolus. I've mentioned it before, I always wondered if this is meant to be on maybe a harder difficulty, if a boss fight unto itself, with the Culto stations around.
I'm afraid of death.
See the assembly line of extermination droids just getting processed, ready for activation or whatever their duties are going to be.
You would die horribly at my hands. At this rate, you'll perish well before then.
As the extermination droids dealt with, but yeah, we need to now disable 4 shield generators, which we haven't quite reached a point of yet.
I'm afraid of death.
Level 65. My force push to knock this battle droid over to the other, but it was still on cooldown at the time. Okay, 13 out of 20 of the Foundry data. So far, so good. And what is next?
Assessment. You have been exceedingly sporting during our hunt. I am HK-47, the Master's most faithful ally. Once a mere assassin droid, it is now my burden and joy to command the Foundry's mechanical armies.
I didn't think Jedi believed in assassination, or built droids to do their dirty work.
Commentary. I am often pleasantly surprised by my Master's moral compass. The extermination droids are my master's crowning achievement. They are equipped with bioscanners capable of detecting Sith genetic material. Any organics with Sith ancestry will be slaughtered. This includes 97.8% of the Imperial population.
This was never about winning the war. You're talking about genocide.
Emphasis. 97.8% efficient genocide. Commentary. As much as I'm looking forward to butchering our enemies planet by planet, I have missed the personal touch. Your bones will make excellent trophies to commemorate my return to assassination.
Prejudice set to maximum.
Ah, HK-47. Your master's quite mad, you know. Yeah. It was never about dealing a decisive blow in the war, or to win it for the Republic, but to basically eliminate anyone of Sith blood. Jesus.
Commentary. I hope my master will appreciate my efforts here.
Sense your hostility.
Retraction. You're not entirely unskilled after all. Activating assassination protocols level 2. Extermination units, converge.
Okay, let's stop HK from recharging.
Extermination units, converge.
Sense your hostility.
Extermination units, converge. Warning, excessive damage sustained.
And so falls HK-47. Yeah, the various shield generators for the bonus mission. Okay. A bonus mission complete. Now we must destroy 2 signal beacons.
I'm ready for you.
We did say that the Foundry was built into the side of an asteroid. And let's step outside. Enjoy the artificial atmosphere, I'm guessing.
Three more Republic cruisers have been destroyed, but they're not retreating.
The Republic truly know this Jedi's plan, that he's willing to commit genocide. I wonder if they've approved it. The truly also morally superior Republic accept genocide.
Ready for you.
One signal beacon dealt with. Here's the second. Up the Bara matriarch. So falls one of the bonus missions. We still need a few more pieces of Foundry data. And we need to find this Jedi Master.
Can you hear us? They're using the Foundry's weapon system to hold back our fleet. You need to take control.
If I have to.
Jedi here, including a Jedi Master.
We've got droids attacking the ship. We can't maintain a comm channel.
I'm ready for you.
Seems like we're being warned that we're going to be on our own from here on in. But we are within the inner sanctum, according to our map, which is promising. Down to the lower level, but yeah, I recall that there was another bit of Foundry data here. Bonus mission complete. We have an optional boss here, the N410 Exterminator. Let's leave him alone.
Surrender, are you?
Bypass this group. I can't recall if I can or not. Indeed, we are able. And here's the final door.
That HK unit you destroyed, he waited loyally for 300 years. I can rebuild him, but it won't be the same. Can't you see you're on the wrong side? The Emperor is death. For you, for me, for the galaxy.
Listen to yourself. If you use the Foundry to exterminate billions, how are you any better?
I'm doing this to save lives, not for glory. I will mourn for the dead and do what I must. As a young Jedi, I went to war. I accepted violence and darkness, and the Emperor called to me from across the galaxy. He made me a Sith Lord and named me Darth Revan. I killed for him. I turned on the Republic. But I have found redemption.
300 years ago, the Republic didn't know the Empire existed. How did you get the attention of the Emperor?
I discovered hints of your empire on dead lost worlds, Korriban and Malachor. The Emperor felt it, and he summoned me. I nearly destroyed the Republic, and that nearly destroyed me. When the Jedi returned me to the light, my memory was shattered. It took me years to track and confront the Emperor again. I tried to end him, and he murdered my companions and locked me away.
For 3 centuries, you've been steeping in hate. Now that you're free...
All those years in his prison, I could feel him in my mind, drawing on my connection to the Force. But I was in his mind too, fighting him. Only I've been both Jedi and Sith, and found clarity in the Force. Only I understand him, and his death is my responsibility.
You think you're the only Jedi who's ever fallen. You're one of thousands, Revan, and you're more deluded than most.
Think what you want. It doesn't matter. I've saved the Republic twice before. I've fought Mandalores and armies of the dark side. You won't stop me. Turn and run. The Empire will become dust. I will make it so. I will show you the power of the Force in balance.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep interrupting that ability.
Never fought anyone like me. I was Sith. I am Jedi. You've never fought anyone like me. I was Sith. I am Jedi. In the end, as the darkness takes me, I am nothing. Now I know how you felt, my friend.
So Revan falls. And time to take control of the Foundry.
This is station control to the Imperial fleet. The Foundry is ours.
Fantastic news, my lord. We lost good men in the fleet battle, but we're mopping up the last of the Republic ships now. I assume the Jedi Master has also been eliminated?
That Jedi Master used to be a Sith called Darth Revan.
Yes. That's a matter we should discuss in person. As soon as we're secure, we'll conference with Darth Malgus aboard the flagship. You have my congratulations and my admiration. Fenir out.
we have a sneaky suspicion that Moff Veneer and Darth Malgus knew who we were going to be facing. Chose not to tell us.
The battle is won, my lord. The Foundry is ours.
And it shall be a fine weapon, once wielded properly. This is how the Empire will prevail, not only through superior armament, but through superior individuals. No other Sith could have struck such a blow, or defeated the heretic Revan.
You could have told me who the Foundry's master really was.
Revan has followers within the Empire, and the secret had to be kept. I apologize if you feel ill-used.
3 centuries ago, Revan was strong in the dark side. A fallen Jedi the Emperor took an interest in. But he rebelled and had to suffer. Now his story is ended.
His mind was damaged, but he wasn't always lost. I could tell that much.
Beware your sympathies.
Our teams are going over the Foundry. It'll take some work, but everything should be salvageable. Even the HK unit if we bother.
It may have useful memories, and it could be upgraded. Regardless, we have a new army, and a victory for the ages. One to prove no would-be Sith or Jedi Master is a match for the Empire.
Celebrations have begun on Drummond Cass, and soon the cheers of the people will become a battle cry as the true war begins.
We've hurt the Republic. It doesn't need to go any further.
So long as one world resists, the Empire is not complete. Enjoy the fruits of your success. With your help, the galaxy will become a much different place.
Okay, ooh, it's a nice shield. But, there we are. I don't really want to say now. It is a bit late. I am a little bit drained, I have to admit.
Please use all products only as intended.
But I always enjoy coming back to these flashpoints. We'll get back on board the Fury. From there we have a few bits of mail. And our companions do wish to have a word with us. What I may do is kit out the Fury. And then before we start the Chapter 2 story arc, we might do a few space missions. And then from those space missions, we'll get to know our companions a bit better. Maybe. Might be the way to do it. Either way, I have had a brief look at this mail. Yeah. These are related to the events that have already transpired. So we have Lieutenant Muir, on behalf of Darth Victus, thanking us for eliminating Boris Ulgo and Alderaan. Rumour has that the Foes plan to raise a young Sith of their house to the throne. We have Jace apologising for the ambush of the 2 Jedi Knights on board what we thought was her starfighter. And then finally we have Jace here, apologising again for the ambush. This is after when Ulden returned. She's thanking us for sparing Ulden. Okay, so Yeah, all three of our companions do or would like to have a word. And I suppose as soon as we use the holo terminal again, we'll be setting ourselves up for the second chapter of the Sith Warrior story arc. What we'll do, as I say, we'll take a small break. I'll head back to Viacant Space Dock, grab some upgrades for the Fury, and we might just do 3 or 4 space missions. We have probably a nice selection to choose from. And then we'll get to know our companions a bit more. Thank you all for joining me. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye-bye now.